What's up, everybody? It's another edition of Fireplace Friday. I'm your host, Jeremy, with Fluesbrothers Chimney Service right here on my shirt. Sorry I'm a little late. We're out trying to fight this odd ice storm. Where'd this come from? We had to go out to a house that we're doing some brickwork, tearing the chimney down all the way down and building it back up. All the brick are shot. And we had a dumpster delivered out there so we can keep everything nice and clean. We had material delivered out there. We had to go set up some scaffold and everything. And as we were setting it up, it was raining. And I'm like, oh my gosh, there's ice. There's ice on the structure. It's crazy. So we had to end up doing as much as we could and came back here to the shop. But it all happened over the 10 o'clock time. I was going to do a Fireplace Friday right out there at the job site. But it was rainy and icy. So here I am in our little side shop at back at the world headquarters. We've been doing I showed you last week. Me and Noah were working on this. Everything's nice and organized, and we're getting there. This is definitely a lot nicer looking than it did look, and we're taking this time and advantage. Now we're still working. We're essential business, and I'm going to tell you a little story about chimney caps. So this time of year, one reason why construction and animal removal services and chimney sweeps and everything else are essential is because if without a proper chimney cap, a couple things are going to happen. One, you could get animals in, and that's no fun. Raccoons especially, really bad. Birds are starting to come back. Chimney swifts are starting to come back. Things like that as the warm weather hits, and federally protected birds you really don't want to mess with. So also, rainwater getting in. Rainwater can get down your chimney and ruin your flue, cause smells, everything else. So we need a good chimney cap. Now, we make chimney caps in our custom sheet metal shop that are oversized, and they go on the outside of your chimney, and they have an overhang, so it's like an umbrella over your whole chimney. Just like the roof on your house, it helps keep the rain off, and it keeps the structure drier and protected. But what we've got is I want to show you the difference, because some people opt for just a single flue chimney cap, which doesn't provide that overall protection and coverage, but it'll keep animals out and keep water out of the immediate flue. So what am I talking about? Let me see if I can turn this. Here's all of our chimney caps that we stock, quite a bit. These are all top dampers. Behind all that in the white boxes, more top dampers, and these are all chimney caps. Now, our chimney caps, I'm going to take one off. You've got two types of chimney caps. You've got the completely assembled chimney cap, where the top has been spot welded. This is all stainless steel. We don't use galvanized, because galvanized rusts, and then the bolts start to rust. They end up flying off the chimney or what have you. But this one is a complete one piece. They spot weld the stainless pieces and the screen to the lid. Now, this is not Jeremy's favorite type of chimney cap. Why? Because what happens is when it gets really windy out and the chimney cap's been up there for a while, or like this one, the cheaper version that they sell at Home Depot, the lid, the welds start to break, because it's really doing a number when the wind blows on this cap. It's really doing a number on it, and it starts to loosen those welds. So, Jeremy, why are your chimney caps better than these chimney caps? Well, because our chimney caps are bolted on the top. As you can see, we have wing nuts on the top, so we can take off the lid to service the flue without having to take the base off. And if you're in a high wind area, a lot of times we'll actually secure it with a little bit of adhesive to the flue tile itself. But with these bolts being up here on top and bolting the actual top down, the actual lid down, it makes the lid a lot stronger, and it makes the base and everything a lot stronger. So this is a very good chimney cap. It's a little bit upgraded. This is more of what we would call an expert or a professional chimney cap. This is one that you can purchase usually through Home Depot or what have you. Like I said, it's got a few structure problems with it that will cause it to fail. This one, lifetime warranty through us. It's not going to fail. It's not going to rust. It's not going to fly off. If any of that stuff happens, we're going to replace it at no cost. So, of course, all of our warranties are renewable upon annual service, which is good. So if you have your chimney checked out, make sure everything's tip-top. We're going to take a look at this every year, make sure it's holding on well, and the top isn't going to fly off, because if this happens to you, you don't have any protection. Animals can get right in through there, rainwater, everything else, and that's not cool. Also, the process of the lid flying off in the high wind or what have you can be very dangerous. It could fly off and hit something. It could hit a person. It could hit a neighbor's high-end expensive car, all that other stuff. Not a good thing to have. So we want to make sure we're using a good chimney cap, bolts on the top. And so when we make our big custom chimney caps, we actually integrate this stuff in too, so we don't lose that. We also want to be able to take this off so we can service it. So we've learned a little bit about chimney caps today. I'm going to leave it a little short because I've got 3 guys in the shop due to the rain today. We can't do a whole lot of exterior work. We've already done the service calls for the day, so we're going to get back to some inside work. We're working on our little boutique showroom, and that'll be hopefully rolled out by August, so you guys can come by and see us at the shop, and we can do live reviews of your chimney inspection. And we can show you what some different units look like, some different products, things like that. It's more of a personal service that we're going to be offering up at no charge, as long as you've had us out for your chimney inspection or what have you. We can pull up your pictures on the big screen TV, and if maybe your spouse couldn't be at the appointment because everybody's busy, get it? And we can have you come in, or have the spouse come in and go over all your findings with you or what have you. So at any rate, that's our Fireplace Friday for today. We'll see you next week. Have a great, safe weekend. I think it's supposed to warm up in Kansas on Sunday. A little chilly tomorrow, which is a little strange. But here, let me show you this. If you're not in Kansas right now, that is freezing rain, and we get this stuff called black ice. So if you are in Kansas, it is slick outside. It does not look like it is, and it actually doesn't feel horribly cold. It's chilly, but believe me, there is ice on stuff. There's ice on that dumpster right there. So be careful, be safe. It will warm up. Things will be great. Maybe get out, walk the dogs or what have you this weekend. Practice your social distancing, practice your clean habits, do your laundry, wash your hands, all that stuff. Let's stay safe. We're going to make it through this. Hopefully it doesn't last much longer, but we've made it this far. We got to stick with it. So there you have it. All right. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week. 913-236-7141. We're here for you.